Hi everybody, welcome to your Rev and Recover workouts. We're gonna do these workouts on days 3 and 10. We're gonna be working a lot of cardio, getting your heart rate up, a lot of abs, really working the core. Let's jump right into it. We're gonna time each of these exercises. We're gonna go about 30 seconds on each. So I'm gonna time here as Cammie's demonstrating, and let's get going here. So we're gonna start with the jog. I've got the timer going here. We're gonna go about 30 seconds here, and we are just jogging in place, kicking those feet up in the back, getting some blood flowing, getting the heart rate going. We're gonna do some good cardio today, Cammie's favorite.
I don't know how I ended up with this workout.
Cardio is so challenging, but so effective. So whether you like it or not, you can do it, but just know that it's worth it. It's gonna really help give you that extra calorie burn. 2 more seconds and done. Great job. We're gonna move it right into a jumping jack here. So jumping out with the feet, reaching all the way overhead, engaging some upper body with the shoulders, building a little bit of strength as well as increasing your flexibility. When we do a lot of strength training, our shoulders tend to tighten up. So this is a great movement to keep that range of motion and keep that flexibility for you. We've got about 10 seconds to go here. We're 20 into it. Remember, you can always modify here by stepping side to side instead of jumping. Same motion for your shoulders, but a little bit less impact on the legs. Great job there. There's 30 seconds. We're gonna let your heart rate come down a little bit, give you a little break on the cardio. We're gonna do some core. So we're gonna start here with the plank dip. So we're gonna go 30 seconds. I've got you started here. And we are just in a plank here, dipping side to side. So Cammie's showing one version here. A little bit easier here on your forearms. If you feel up for an extra challenge, go ahead and bring yourself up onto your toes. Up onto your hands. Toes are straight and we're just pivoting on those toes, going side to side, dipping the hips. We've got 8 seconds left. Should be burning a little bit. Shoulders, core. Push yourself here. 3, 2, and done. Great job. And then we're gonna turn over. One more core exercise here. We're doing a V-up, one of the hardest ab exercises there is. So be up for a challenge here. Push yourself. We're gonna go 30 seconds. Here's the harder version. Coming all the way up. You're reaching up, engaging upper and lower abs. These are so challenging. If you can, do these. If you need to do a little bit easier version, or if they just hurt your tailbone or your back, just like she's doing here, just raise up one leg at a time instead of the other. Again, those are one of the hardest core exercises there is. So if you can do it, great, but no problem modifying here. We've got 3 seconds, so let's go one more on the other side, and good. And then we're gonna get a little more cardio going here. So great job on those 2 core exercises. We're gonna go some plank jacks here. So actually, we're gonna go back to the mat, hands about shoulder width. We're going 30 seconds here, jumping in and out here. Again, shoulders are engaged, core is engaged, jumping in and out with the feet. Remember modifications here. If you need to, you can step it side to side instead. Just a little bit lower impact, a little bit slower here. We've got about 12 more seconds here, and one more modification is going from the knees. Just slightly easier, taking some of the pressure off the back. Side to side there. 4 seconds, a couple to each side. And great. Okay, one more core exercise here. We're gonna go high knees. So we're standing up and we're going 30 seconds here, bringing those knees up high. Again, giving yourself a target with your hands really helps. Bring those knees up. We're 15 seconds into it. 15 more seconds here to go. Great job. So this is our second core cardio exercise here. Then we're gonna finish with 2 core exercises. Then we'll grab a drink. Almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, and done. Great job. We're gonna let the heart rate come down a little bit here. 2 exercises. On the mat, we're gonna start with some bicycle kicks. So hands up, and you're just pedaling your feet in and out. You wanna twist your opposite knee and elbow together. We're gonna go 30 seconds here. We've got about 20 to go. You're really gonna feel that through the core. We're engaging core muscles all over, upper, lower, sides, everything's working on these. Ab muscles are firing all over the place. These should be okay. If they're a little bit challenging, you can drop your feet to the ground. We've got 8 seconds left, and just still raise that knee up, but a little bit easier there. 2, and done. Great job. Last core exercise here, heel touches. You're gonna raise your shoulders up. I've got the timer going. We're gonna go 30 seconds, just like you're doing a crunch, but then you're gonna hold that crunch and you're gonna twist side to side. You're reaching forward, touching one heel and then the other. Really small motion, but really, really effective exercise. You're gonna feel that, especially in the sides there. We've got 10 seconds to go. How are those feeling? They burn, yes, and we did a lot of cardio here. This was a really tough combination, but you're doing great. And done. Great job, great job. Collapse, rest, catch your breath for a minute. Grab a drink, and we'll be back in 1 minute to do that one more time. All right, everybody, welcome back for set 2. We're gonna jump right back into some cardio. So again, I'm timing you here. We're gonna go about 30 seconds on all these cardio and core exercises. Let's start right into our jog. So we're jogging it out again here, just like Cammie's doing here. Again, we're gonna go 30 seconds. We're gonna alternate our cardio and our core here, getting your heart rate up and then letting it come down a little bit, working the core, then bringing it back up. We're about halfway through here. So should be feeling a little bit of blood flowing. Heart rate should be coming up. Then we're gonna do another cardio exercise here. We've got 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and done. Great job. We're gonna go right into our jumping jacks. So we're gonna go about 30 seconds here. Again, great movement here because we're working our lower body and our upper body here. Really increasing that flexibility through the shoulders, but getting the heart rate up, legs are burning as well. We're halfway right there. So we're gonna go about 15 seconds here, but then we're gonna slow it down with a little bit of core. We're gonna do those plank dips again, dipping the hips side to side, really engaging the core. 5 seconds. 4, 3, good job, keep pushing it, and done. Great job, great job. We're gonna slow it down a little bit here. 30 seconds on the mat here. Again, high plank if you can, dipping those hips side to side, up on your toes, pivoting, shoulders are working, really feeling that through the core as you dip side to side. Modification here, always okay to drop to the elbows and just take a little bit of pressure off the back, the shoulders, and the wrists there. We've got 7 seconds here. And then we're gonna move into our V-ups. Very tough exercise, so gear up for them, but you're strong now, you can do them. And there's our 30 seconds. Great job. We're gonna turn over here. Remember, extended overhead, legs extended as well, and we're going 30 seconds here. Coming all the way up, really, really tough movement. But of course, if it bothers your tailbone, hurts your back, or just a little bit too challenging, it's okay. Just raise that one leg up. Still reach up as high as you can. You wanna really reach toward that toe, and you're engaging those upper abs with that crunch. We've got 7 seconds left here. Couple more reps. Good job. Then we're gonna get the heart rate going again with a little more cardio. And last one, done. Good job there. Those are really tough. Go ahead and we're gonna stay on the mat though. This time we're just gonna flip over for our plank jacks again. So remember, high plank again, we're just jumping in and out with the feet. We're going 30 seconds, engaging those shoulders, the core as well, but jumping those feet in and out. Remember, modification here is to step side to side. Everything's still working, it's just a little lower impact, which is just fine. Again, always be mindful, listen to your body, do what feels best for your body. We've got 5 seconds here. And great, great. Let's go ahead and stand up we are doing our high knees. So jogging it out again, bringing those knees up high. Again, like Cammie's doing here, give yourself a target. That really helps. Bring your knees up a little bit higher. These are an exercise that you just kind of go through the motions. They don't do too much for you, but really bring those knees up high, push yourself. You're gonna get a lot more out of it. But of course, listen to your body. Yep, step it if you need to. Still bringing the knees up high, a little lower impact. We're almost there. We've got 7 seconds left. And we're gonna finish with our last two core exercises again. And done. Great job, great job. Slowing it down a little bit here, going back to the mat for our bicycle kicks. So again, hands back, pedaling those feet in, but extending them all the way out. That really makes a big difference. Extending those feet all the way out. About 10 seconds into it here. And again, we're working your upper abs, your lower abs, sides as well with that little twist. Everything's working here. 10 seconds to go. Yep, remember, it's okay to modify it here. Drop the feet to the ground and just step in and out. Let's go, one more with each side and done. Great job. Last core exercise here, heel touches. Remember, shoulders come up like you're doing a crunch. You're gonna hold that and then you're reaching side to side. Touch each foot. If you need to make these a little bit easier, you can move your feet in so you're not reaching quite as far. If you wanna challenge yourself a little bit more and you can, reach a little bit, move them forward and reach a little bit more. We've got 10 seconds to go here. These are a lot harder than they look. Really small movement, but really effective exercise. We're gonna go 3 more seconds, 2, and done. Great job, great job. We did a lot of core and cardio there, got the heart rate up, brought it down a couple times. Go ahead and take a breather, grab a drink, and then we'll be back for our second circuit. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're gonna jump into our second circuit here. Some core, some cardio, we're gonna get things going. We're gonna jump right into a very difficult exercise here, our surfer get-ups. One of the hardest, but one of the best. We're gonna go 30 seconds here. Cam is gonna demonstrate here. We're starting in a high plank. We're gonna jump in on an angle, jump back out. At the top, you're gonna raise those shoulders up, kind of like you're envisioning yourself standing up on a surfboard here. Pretend you're at the beach, that helps. These are so challenging, but that's gonna help maybe just get you through them. Jumping up and down. We've got about 10 more seconds, so let's show a modification here. If that's too hard, jumping, you can step it. Same motion, step it in, but stay in that low squat and raise those up. Let's go one more. Quads are really burning on these. Shoulders as well, more than you'd think, and done. Great job there, great job there. Those are so tough, so we're gonna go a little bit easier here. Still keeping the cardio going, but just going some butt kicks here. So just jogging it out. Firing those feet up off the ground, bringing your heels up in the back. We're gonna go 30 seconds there. We're about halfway through. Good job. These are still tough, but a little bit of a rest after that last one. Those are really tough. One of the hardest exercises you'll do. Way to take them on and do them though. 10 seconds here. And then we're gonna go some core. We got 2 really good core exercises for you. We're gonna start with a lower ab exercise here, and that's good. Great job. Catch your breath. We're gonna start on the mat. Horizontal tick-tocks here. So lying on the mat here, hands underneath to support your lower back. We're gonna go 30 seconds. Raise your feet up, and you're just gonna go horizontally here, side to side, kind of like a clock. Back and forth, and we are just engaging those lower abs the whole time. Sides, obliques there as you go from each side, back and forth. Great job. If this is too much on your lower back, you could raise your feet up and we're just putting a little bit less pressure on the lower back there. same motion, side to side. We're almost there. Let's go. A couple more to each. Great job. And awesome. Very good job on those. Let's go ahead and we're gonna drop your feet down. So we got more lower abs there. We're gonna go more upper on this next one. So we're gonna do a half sit-up. A little more than a crunch, not quite a full sit-up. We're going 30 seconds here. Yep, just like Cammie's doing there. You can tell you're getting that coming up high enough to get your lower back off the ground, but you're not coming all the way up like on a full sit-up and resting at the top. So just like that. These are challenging. They put some pressure on the tailbone though. So if it hurts your tailbone or your back, just go into that crunch. It's okay to not come up quite as high. Do it if you can, but no problem if not. Crunch here, still getting the shoulders up off the ground. We've got 3 more to go. Great job. And last one. Awesome. We're gonna go into some cardio here. We're gonna stand up and we're a little bit of a squat and we're just moving your feet fast. So we're going quick feet here. Start slower, get some blood flowing, but then as you can, we're gonna push it. So start speeding it up a little bit faster. Knees are bent, you're in a slight squat. Go slower if you need to, but keep pushing it. We've got 15 seconds left here. These can be long 30 seconds, so modify if you need to, but then pick it back up again. 8 seconds. Give it a good last push here. You're doing awesome. And great job there. There's 30 seconds. This next one's a bigger movement. So we're going into our speed skaters here. You're gonna step to one side, swing behind. Yep, just like that. Naturally, your arms are gonna kind of come into it here. You can swing across, gives it a little bit of balance. We're stepping side to side there. Swing that other leg behind. Working a lot of core, leg muscles all over the place, but really good on the core, and then really good stretch through the hips as well. We've got 5 seconds left here. Great job on those. Cardio, we've done a lot of cardio here. 2 tough exercises, heart rate is up. We're gonna slow it down here. That's good on those. Great job, great job. We're gonna go to the mat here for our last 2 core exercises. We're starting lower abs here. Hands underneath to engage your, or to support your lower back. We're engaging the lower abs here with a scissor kick. So the bigger the motion, the better here. Just like Cammie's doing a really big motion all the way up, all the way down. With those hands underneath, it gives some really good back support. So you should be okay, but if it does hurt your back a little bit, you can shorten the motion. If you wanna make it a little bit more challenging, bring the hands out, hold them up. So your shoulders are off the ground a little bit. We've got a crunch going on there too with the lower abs from the scissor kick. Almost there, and great job. Okay, last one here. We're gonna really focus on the upper abs, a little bit of obliques here as well. So shoulders up off the ground. We're gonna do an around the world crunch. So just like Cammie's doing there, we're going all the way around, kind of a circular motion, one direction and then the other. We're gonna alternate it back and forth. You're gonna really feel these. They're a little bit challenging. If they do make you dizzy at all, slow it down just a little bit, that's okay. But you're gonna really feel those firing all over the place. We've got 10 seconds left and then we're done with this set. Great job, let's go one more each way. Give it one last good rep here each direction and done. Awesome job. We just completed our first set of that second circuit. Take a minute, let your heart rate come down a little bit, grab a drink, and then we'll be back and we'll repeat that one more time. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're gonna jump into our second set of our second core and cardio circuit here. So we're gonna start right into our surfer get-ups. Very challenging exercise. We're gonna go 30 seconds, so you're gonna have to push yourself, but you can do it. So we're gonna jump those feet in. I've got the clock going here. And remember, raise those shoulders up, really you're gonna be feeling your shoulders a lot more by the end than you think. Again, jumping out, staggering your feet in that split stance here, staying low in that squat, so you're gonna really feel your quads burning by the end. Remember, modification here, it's always okay to step in instead of jump. Still hold that squat, raise those shoulders up. We've got 5 seconds here. Let's go this one and one more. Good job, step it out, step or jump it in. Great job, there's 30 seconds. Awesome, those are very tough. So we're gonna just jog it out here. We're going butt kicks here, 30 more seconds. Everything should be burning after those last ones. Those are one of the hardest exercises, but we're gonna just jog it out here. Remember, kick those heels up. You wanna bring them up as high as you can, really feel that stretch through the quads, engage the hamstrings. We've got about 10 more seconds here, and then we're gonna do 2 core exercises. Great job, 5 seconds, 2, 1, and done. We're gonna let the heart rate come down a little bit. We're gonna take a seat on the mat. We're gonna lie back. We're doing our horizontal TikToks here. So hands underneath to support your back if you'd like. Legs are straight, and we're just moving side to side here. I better start my clock or Cammy's gonna get mad here.
I'm gonna kick
We're
it.
going. Did everybody just see her kick me?
You deserved it.
I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. I did. We'll give you that 5 seconds. So we're going 30 seconds here, side to side. Remember, if you wanna make these a little bit easier, bring the feet up so it's a little less tension on the lower back. If you wanna make them a little bit harder, keep your feet down, but hands up behind your head so you're holding that crunch. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job on those. Those are tough. Next one, we're gonna bring the feet in. We're doing our half sit-ups here. So a little bit more than a crunch, but not quite a full sit-up. So we're engaging more than we do on just that crunch, just getting the shoulders up. You wanna get that lower back off the ground as well, but we're not taking that rest at the top that you do on a full sit-up. Just like that. If it hurts your tailbone or your back, of course it is okay to do just that crunch. So just still lifting the shoulders up, and you wanna lift towards the ceiling here on a crunch. Make sure you're not just moving your neck, but really getting those shoulders up. 2, 1, and done. Good job. 30 seconds there. Core should be burning. We're gonna stand up for a little bit more cardio here. 2 more exercise. We're starting with our quick feet here. So moving the feet fast. Good job getting that heart rate going again here. Move those feet just as quick as you can. If you can keep a little bit of bend in the knees, you're gonna feel that a little bit more in the quads. We've got 15 seconds here. Slow it down if you need to. Push it faster if you can. We do have a little break coming up here, so almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. We're gonna turn it sideways. We're going back into our speed skaters here. So, yep, good long stance. Swing that leg behind for that good hip stretch. Arms will naturally start swinging there. Swing that opposite arm across. And we're going about 20 more seconds here. Very good job. Naturally, if you can, speed it up a little bit. If you need to keep it slow, that's okay. Push yourself here. We've got about 10 seconds left. And then one more cardio exercise here. Sorry, we're going into core. You already did 2 cardio. We're gonna go into core. I won't throw in an extra cardio exercise on you here. Good job. 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job, great job. We are going into core here. 2 exercises, starting with our lower abs, scissor kicks. Remember, hands underneath. I've got the clock going here. And we are doing that big scissor kick motion. The bigger the range of motion, the better. We're engaging those lower abs, but we're also increasing your flexibility through your hips, stretching out the hamstrings. Head on the ground if you need to. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, again, raise that head and those shoulders up just a little bit. We're almost there. About 10 more seconds here. Should be feeling that upper and lower abs if you're doing both here. Lower abs if you're doing just the scissor kick. Almost there. And then we're on our last exercise. 2, 1, and done. Great job. Last core exercise here, and then we're actually done with this workout. I've got the clock going here. We're going 30 seconds of our around the world crunches. So remember, you're gonna alternate back and forth, side to side. So engaging the upper abs, but a lot of core, or a lot of sides as well, working the core all over the place. We're halfway, 15 more seconds. Feet are on the ground, in close to give you a little bit of back support. We're almost there, 7 seconds. A couple more each way, and then you're done with this workout. Let's go, one more each direction. There's one, and good job. 30 seconds there. Take a second, catch your breath. and then we'll be back. You can take a minute, catch your breath, grab you a drink. You can even take your shoes off. We're gonna come back for the recovery portion of our Rev and Recovery workout here, and we're gonna do a short little yoga flow to really stretch things out good for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to the recovery portion of your workouts for day 3 and day 10. So hopefully you've taken your shoes off by now. We're gonna go ahead and go right into a short yoga flow, kind of give you a feel for what yoga is like. Maybe you're new to it, maybe you've done it before. So let's just go ahead and start standing. We're gonna come to the top of our mats, bringing the big toes together, heels slightly apart. And you might close your eyes, maybe gaze down to your toes. Hands can be at heart center or rested down to your sides. Just taking a moment to check in with your breath. I'll cue inhales and exhales as we go throughout the movement. If you're new to yoga, don't get too caught up in it. Just try and breathe naturally. We've spent so much time throughout these workouts really pushing our bodies, going fast, moving hard, getting our heart rate up. Now's the time to learn to slow it down, recover, breathe, stretch everything out. And allow yourself to really feel the benefits of everything you've created, all the strength you've created. Exhale, release, arms to the side. Inhale, lift arms and gaze. Exhale, bow forward and down. Inhale, lengthen, look out to the horizon. Exhale, plant hands, step or jump the feet back, lower, chaturanga push-up, elbows into the sides. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog, holding here, feeling a nice stretch in the backs of your legs. If it bothers your wrists, you can also drop down to your knees, take rest in child's pose. Really just notice where your breath's at. From down dog, exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or jump the feet forward to the hands, look out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift arms and gaze all the way up. Exhale to standing. Sun salutation B, bend the knees, arms sweep up, chair pose. Exhale, bow forward and down, straighten the legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look out. Exhale, plant hands, step or jump the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Step the right foot forward between the hands, spiral the left heel down, come up, warrior one, full posture. Palms are pressing together, gaze is lifted. If that's too much on your neck, go ahead and bring hands to heart center. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Keeping that bend in the right knee, left leg is straight, arms out to a T. Gaze is over the right hand. Keep the legs where they are, reverse the warrior. Inhale, right arm reaches overhead. Left arm drops back. Moving with breath, exhale, bring the right arm down to the leg, reach the left arm overhead. Trying to create a straight line from that left hand all the way down to the left leg. Inhale, come up. Warrior one, you might lift the back heel, bringing hands to heart center, maybe even drop the knee to the ground, and then hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Press palms together, shift the gaze up. If it feels okay, maybe straighten that back leg. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Open to warrior two. Straighten both legs. Reach far out with your right arm, drop it down, triangle pose. Right hand might come to the shin. Maybe it slides further down the leg. Maybe it reaches all the way to the ground. Both legs are straight and strong here. Gaze is lifted to the top hand. Inhale, come up. Maybe step that back foot in a couple of inches. Square the hips to the front of the mat. And as you exhale, both legs straight, dive forward, bringing that left hand maybe to the shin, maybe slide it down the leg. Maybe even it lands on the outside of the right foot and the right arm lifts open. Exhale, release, fold over the right leg, pyramid pose. You might stay on your fingertips. Maybe for more support, come up a little bit higher, holding onto your shin, maybe even the top of your thigh. Feeling that nice stretch in your hamstring. So nice, step the left foot in, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, plant hands, step or jump the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, spiral the right heel down, come up, warrior one on the left leg. Again, arms can be lifted or maybe hands at heart center. We're doing those same stretches, just moving to the other side of the body. Windmill open, warrior two. Deep bend in that left knee, right leg is straight, arms at a T. Gazing over the left hand. Stay breathing, keep the legs where they are. Drop the right arm down, reach the left arm overhead. Reverse warrior. Exhale, bring the left arm down to the thigh. Reach the right arm overhead. Trying to draw a nice straight line from the right hand all the way down to the right foot. Check in with your breath. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, come up to warrior one. Maybe lift the back heel, bring hands to heart center, taking the twist. So modifying by dropping that back knee to the ground, hook the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, press the palms together, shift the gaze up. Great job. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Straighten both legs, reach far out with the left arm, drop it down, triangle pose. Both legs are straight. That left hand might be at the shin, maybe it's sliding further down your leg. Wherever you are, you're breathing. Gaze is lifted. Inhale, come up. Step the right foot in a couple of inches, square the hips. And as you exhale, dive forward and down, bringing that right hand maybe towards the knee, the shin, sliding it further down the leg. Lift the left arm high. Exhale, release, fold over the left leg. Maybe on your fingertips, maybe holding on to the shin, maybe further up. It doesn't matter what the pose looks like. It matters how it feels. And we're just getting a stretch down the back of the leg, increasing circulation. Inhale, step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, plant hands, step or jump the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. From here, bend the knees. You might jump or just walk the feet forward, coming to a seated place. Extend the legs out in front. Inhale, the arms lift high. Exhale, fold forward, reaching towards your toes, stretching out the hamstrings. Inhale, come up, and then slowly engage the core, roll all the way down to the ground. Plant the shoulders. Plant the feet about hip-width distance apart, moving through 2 rounds of glute bridge. Inhale, lift the hips up. You might pull your shoulders together under your body, maybe even interlace your fingers. Exhale, release. We'll take one more modified glute bridge. Same thing, inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling, maybe interlace the fingers. Exhale, release. Spinal twist, finishing off, hug the knees into the chest. And then drop both knees to the right side of the body. Extend the left arm out to a T, maybe even gaze to the left. Gentle spinal twist, relieving any tension in the low back. Come to center. Exhale, taking the twist to the other side. Drop the knees to the left. Extend the right arm out. Maybe gaze to the right. Come to center. One more hug, pulling the knees into the chest. And then exhale, lay onto the back, palms face up, close the eyes. Stay here for a couple of minutes if you can, just allowing yourself to feel and to breathe.